2026 National Defense Strategy lays out the threats we face in this hemisphere and Southcom's role in addressing them. In response, I've developed 4 imperatives. First, Southcom strengthens hemispheric command and control by redesigning and building the Southcom headquarters for strategic level operations at range, speed, and scale. Second, Southcom imposes total systemic friction on drug cartels and terrorist networks. This requires a hemispheric-wide approach led by Southcom and Northcom to help our partners degrade these organizations and reduce the threat they pose to our partners and to our nation. Third, Southcom develops and fields cost-effective, modernized forces tailored for the missions in this hemisphere. These forces fully maximize operational maneuver, autonomous systems, and human-machine teaming to greatly increase lethality, all-domain awareness, and most importantly, data sharing for U.S. and partner forces. And finally, Southcom denies adversary footholds and undue influence in this hemisphere. That includes their ability to position forces or other capabilities that threaten our homeland or our regional partners and challenge our access to key terrain like the Panama Canal and its approaches. These imperatives and the dynamic security environment we operate in will require the right structures, authorities, and forces to keep pace with mission needs.
In the 16th of April, 2026, the Iranian border region, Kermanshah province, 0112 hours. 41 United States Army Rangers exit 2 MC-130J Commando 2 aircraft at 22,000 feet. The Iranian border swallows them completely before their parachutes even open. The night is absolute. There is zero moonlight. There is no ambient light bleeding up from the terrain below. There's nothing up here but the crushing pressure of extreme altitude and the deafening roar of wind that moves with the cold indifference of something that does not register human presence. The formation falls through the black sky in 2 distinct columns, separated by exactly 400 meters of empty air. Each man is reading nothing but the glowing altimeter strapped to his wrist and tracking the faint silhouette of the jumper directly below him. 2 targets, 1 ridge, 6 kilometers apart. The border surveillance installations have been operational for exactly 11 months. They are squat, reinforced concrete structures dug deep into the eastern face of the ridgeline. Their advanced sensor arrays are oriented west, staring directly into Iraqi airspace. This specific position was not chosen by accident. It covers the exact approach corridors that coalition aircraft had been using to run strike missions into western Iran for the last week. These outposts have been actively feeding critical targeting data to the Iranian air defense network. Yesterday, American B-2 stealth bombers dismantled the command nodes of that network. But these outposts are the eyes, and the eyes are still open. Captain Sarah Okonkwo pulls her canopy into a slow, controlled spiral. She watches the terrain resolve from a black void into a dark, textured slope. She catches the pale line of a dirt track running north to south along the border. She has been studying this exact piece of terrain on a digital mock-up for 9 days. It looks exactly like the model. That is either highly reassuring, or it means the intelligence model missed the exact same hidden threats the terrain is currently hiding. She pulls for the drop zone at 2,000 feet and finds it in total darkness. It is a flat shelf of rock on the ridge's western face, barely wide enough for the assault element to land and consolidate before the mountain forces them into a single-file movement. Her boots hit rock. Around her, the chalk lands in rapid sequence. 2 jumpers are slightly off target but easily recoverable. The rest hit within 50 meters of the mark. The Rangers immediately shed their chutes, compressing the nylon fabric against the hard rock with their hands and knees to kill any reflective surface. They move with the practiced, violent economy of a Tier 1 unit. Staff Sergeant Tomas Arrieta lands beside her and kills his canopy in 4 seconds. He is already scanning the ridge above them. He confirms the northern post is lit. 3 exterior lights, exactly matching the satellite imagery. Captain Okonkwo looks up. The outpost sits 300 meters above them, appearing as a blocky, unnatural shadow against the night sky. The lights have not changed since the last satellite pass 16 hours ago. Intelligence states the garrison holds 8 personnel, 2 on a rotating exterior watch, the rest sleeping inside. The southern outpost, the objective for Bravo element, is 6 kilometers down the ridge. It is dark from this angle. Bravo landed 7 minutes ago. Their confirmation signal came through the encrypted net at 0118. They are on target and moving. Okonkwo signals the assault element forward. The climb is steep, technical, and brutal. There is no path. It is a sheer slope of loose shale over limestone bedrock. Every single footfall is a calculated negotiation between speed and sound. The outpost above them does not know they are here. That condition has an expiration date, and it is measured entirely in the distance remaining between the lower shelf and the exterior concrete wall. Arrieta leads the point element. He picks the line, moving with the terrifying quietness of a large man who learned long ago that silence is a weapon. Behind him, 12 Rangers spread laterally as they climb, maintaining strict 5-meter spacing. At 150 meters below the objective, the exterior watch moves. One guard steps from the eastern corner and walks the perimeter. He sweeps a handheld flashlight over the slope below without any real urgency. The beam holds on the lower rocks, then moves on. The Rangers on the slope remain perfectly motionless. The guard finishes his circuit, stops at the corner, and lights a cigarette. A small orange ember glows in the dark. A second guard emerges to meet him. They stand together, backs to the western approach. Okonkwo checks her watch. The window just opened, and it is closing at the exact rate of a burning cigarette. The assault element rises from the slope. 12 men close the final open ground in total silence. Arrieta reaches the wall first, pressing his left hand flat against the cold concrete, rifle raised. He moves to the corner,